my problem with dating is like, you have to show up and be fun? It's like, what are you, a king? Like, you should just be glad that I'm real. It's just a lot to ask. And I've tried internet dating. That's big now. I've tried a couple sites. I've tried Match. I've tried OkCupid. I spent a good month on Yelp. Like I feel like I've gone the distance. But I even had to think outside the box this past year. Like I got asked out over Facebook, which in and of itself isn't that interesting. But the thing is, it was someone I didn't know. And they sent me a message. They were just like, oh, I saw you do stand-up at a show. I thought you were really funny. Let's go out. And normally I would be like, no, but I was at a vulnerable point in my life. And I was also like, you know what? He didn't even ask. He just decided. Like, I respect that decisiveness in a man. And it's also like, what is that expression? YODO, you only date occasionally. So you have to take the opportunities when they present themselves. The one thing that was weird about him right off the bat was that his profile picture was just a Santa emoji. I know, it's the right reaction. It's like right away there's a slight chance he doesn't have a face. Or that his face is in fact a Santa emoji. And it's like, I'm open-minded, but it's gonna be a discussion eventually. So I had my friend Google him, and she was like, no, he checks out, he has a face, you're good to go. Yeah, I don't like to Google people before the first date. I'm kind of old-fashioned. I feel like some things you should save for marriage. But she was like, no, he checks out, go on the date. So we made plans. I believe I picked the place. Like, I tried to pick a bar where it was like, if I go missing, people would be like, at least she had a good time before she left. Yeah, at least 4 stars. So we met up, and first impressions, I have to say, were great. He was tall, he smelled good, he had a face, triple threat. Everything matched up, and then we sat down, he bought us drinks, we started talking, and then one of the first things he said, where it was just like, red flag meter alerted. One of the first things out of his mouth, he was just like, something you should know about me, I'm really big on honesty. I just like telling it how it is. It's like, okay, who opens with that as a human? Who, like, right out of the gate is just like, listen, you're gonna hear some stuff. And it's also like, honesty on a first date? No thanks. Like, call me old-fashioned, but I feel like dating is like health insurance. Like, you wait until you're accepted in as a member before you start revealing all your pre-existing conditions. Yes, feel free. Like, it feels like, you wait until year 5 before you're like, oh, by the way, I have diabetes and another family. Happy anniversary!